Yo, we are back in After Effects, and in today's video I'm really excited to announce my new preset pack, which is of course Essential FX V2. If you don't already know, we had the V1 of this and it went absolutely nuts. Everyone really liked it and it is considered one of the best pack out right now, like for music video. So I decided to go ahead and create this V2 right here, which is even more crazier, even more presets in there, around 40 plus presets, and it is actually insane of a pack. But that's not only the best part in here. In my site, if you go right now, there's a BOGO sale going on just to celebrate the drop. So if you add one pack, you will get another one for free. So please take advantage of that to get as much packs as you like. And also Essential FX prices are going up in few hours, like in 24 hours after this video drops. So if you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description. But what we're gonna do in this video is go through the pack and show you how to use it. So in my timeline, you can see I have all of these clips lined up right here where we're gonna add the presets on, so you get the best idea right here. So firstly, we're gonna create an adjustment layer. Of course, for that I'm using workflow, and we're gonna go to animation presets, user presets. And after you download the presets, you can see we got the files right here. This is the V1, but this is the V2 we'll be using. V2 comes with 40 plus presets, as I said, and I also got like 5 bonus in there, which are real dope. So I'm gonna go through and show you all. I don't know if I should start with the best one, but one of the best presets from here is called Warp, Sim Warp Distort. Remember the one like the Warp? I guess it was called Warp Wiggle or some shit like that in the last version. But we got Warp Distort now. And if I add this into the adjustment layer and then just line up these keyframes around like here, and now if you play through, you can see we already had that crazy smooth wiggle in just one click. Like, that's insane of a preset right there. I've been lately using this effect a lot in my music video, if you noticed or not. But yeah, this is the preset right here. I also got a V2 for this, like another version of this. So I create another adjustment layer and show you the Warp Distort 2. If I line up the keyframes around like here, and then if you play through, you can see this is the second version. So it is pretty similar, but it is low-key different as well. But I really liked how this preset came out. Like, this is one of my favorite presets from the packs for sure. I also like these like puddle face. So if I add another adjustment layer right here and add this like a sim puddle fade right here, this is new kind of like hotspot that I created, and align all this keyframe of course. And then you can select all of these keyframes, go into the graph and just like shorten it according to your clip. Then now if I play that right there, you can see it is a real smooth hotspot with a puddle as well. So you can play around with these keyframes to get exactly what you want, but let's just do it a little slower this time. So something right there. And now if you already play through, you can see our music video is looking super dope with only like few presets. What you can also try is pre-comping your clip right here, and I really like these like fast to slow-mo like presets. So if I add this right here, you can see it is like a fast to slow like preset right here, which looks real hard. You will get a better example if I add it on like a moving clip. Where is a moving clip? So if I add this around like here, you have make a pre-comp and add this around like here, you see the difference. So it goes into fast and goes into slow-mo right there. Those are kind of slow-mo I've been lately using a lot, so I decided to add that as well. And we of course got a shake in here as well. So if I add the Sim iconic shake, it is the iconic one that I lately been using a lot. So yeah, this is just a simple shake of mine. Also the random edits got like upgraded. So if I add this random edits right here, you can see it is a lot more smoother and a lot more better of a random edits. I've been using this random edits lately a lot as well, so I decided to add it in here for sure. You can also try something like a flicker in with it, so it like flickers in. And when it like goes out, you can play with all of these framers right here we got. So we got framer 1, we got framer 2, we got framer 4. So the best one I guess is framer 4, and if I add that, it is just like one framers, which are really dope. So if you don't notice, you can see these are like one framer effect. So if I copy this and paste it around like here, you can see these are all like one framer effects. So it creates a real cool transition right there. Maybe in this this clip, we're gonna pre-comp it, go into the pre-comp, and in here we're gonna add the most useful one, the zoom, to add some like movements in there. And then what you can do is add an adjustment layer in here and use something like a hard wiggle too, which I really love. It is like a real smooth of a wiggle. Like we really experimented with this pack and came up with something new. So you see this wiggle, like it speaks for itself. Like it looks so buttery smooth, bro. And now if I play through a lot of these, you can see that's how it goes. Now if I already played through using those few presets, we already have this crazy edit going on. You can always go ahead and like mess with a lot of these, but I'm just like showing you the example right now. So I'm just like really going through like quick. Maybe I'm gonna add another framer right here, and right here we have like a transition you can call. So in here what you can add is maybe something like a hard vertical hit with a zoom. Yeah, that looks hard with it right there. And of course combine it with a framer so it looks insanely hard. Where's the framer? Let me go with the framer one right here. And yeah, I guess that looks super insane. I'm playing with the 6, so it is not as hard. Yeah, something right there. And now you can of course pre-comp this, and in here what I like to add is something like black and white CC. It is like a color grade. So if I show you, yeah, this is like a black and white CC of mine, which I really be using. And in these as well, again, what we can do in this, like add some like framers again. So framer 1 right here and framer 2 right there, framer 2 around like here. Yeah, something right there, and let's end it up with a framer 3. Like best part of this pack is truly the framers. Like I really love these. So if I play through, see that easily we have a crazy effect going on with these framers. It's been like 12 minutes since I'm recording and we already have this crazy edit going on. Of course I'm not going through every detail in this tutorial. I'm just showing you how the overview of the pack, and we already getting these crazy results. So if you want just like go deep, like this pack really goes deep. If you master this preset pack, bro, you are completely like a pro after all. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some tricks as well to combine effects. Like I'll be combining a lot of these effects together to get like unique looks and shit, but let me just render this real quick. And that right there, rendering through, you can see that shit looks insane, bro. Like these are all with one clicks, by the way. Maybe you can add another adjustment there and like add like a flicker in, and maybe in this one you can pre-comp this right here and go into the pre-comp, duplicate this, and I'm gonna quickly like rotoscope out my subject real quick and show you one of the craziest roto effects in here. So if I roto out my subject real quick, and after you roto it real quick, just duplicate this roto, and in this duplication, middle duplication, we can use a preset called, where is it, the particle roto right here. And then if you play through, you can see it turns into like these crazy particles right here, and the magic happens when I like turn on my roto layer and my background layer and show you right here. So that effect right there looks insane in itself already. And if you combine that effect with something like a warp distort right here and then play through, you can see it goes very well right there. This is not one of the best clips to use it on. I can show you the example on the screen. If you look at it, you can see you can use it like that, but this is not the best clip, so it doesn't look as great, but it still does the job, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I guess yeah, I'm gonna go through the video and see and add all the effect and come right back to you. So now, yeah, I guess we're done with the edit, and if I now play through, you can see this is the results right here. It only took me like 15 minutes to make this edit right here with the preset pack. So it is insane of a time saver. And yeah, I guess hope that like gives you an idea what the pack does. I'm actually like just scratching the surface right now, because if you really know After Effects and know how to use presets, you can leverage these to create like insane effects. So yeah, I guess our final effect looks something like this. And yeah, if you want to download the essential effects, I'll link it in the description. Grab it right now, because we got the BOGO sale with this, and the prices are also going up on like few hours. So yeah, go ahead. But yeah, if you like this video, please consider the like button and subscribe for more, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.